he came out. Drew, as a kid, came out a grown man in a little person's body. Smart, intelligent. He had this thing with his foot, so he walked like a crab. We was worried about it. He walked sideways like this forever. Inquisitive, just amazing. Just a good kid. I would send him to the barber shop. He goes to the barber shop every other Saturday. And I'm like, here's the $20 for the barber. And every time I'm like, Hirsch, did you get the tip? He's like, you gave Drew a tip? So I'm like, Drew, did you get? Ma, I went across the street and bought 2 empanadas. And a haircut is already $12, so why should I tip him? You know, what kid thinks like that? You know what I mean? Yeah. So he would keep the tip money and go buy 2 empanadas instead of tipping the barber. He loved to eat. He loves to eat. He likes to help me cook. He would help me prep. He likes basketball. He likes to sing in the shower. He was on a choir church. He likes outdoors and he likes family events. He's big on that. Every Sunday I cook dinner and it's, hey Mom, who are we having and what are we cooking? And he's helping and so.
She was a very loving person and he loves family. And you know, when we have Sunday dinners, he always liked to pray. He loves God. He loves to sing, and he loves to pray. Well, most of all, he loves family.
The next day, he didn't get up because he stayed up so late. So I went into the room and woke him up and like, you gotta go. And he was super late, but he just didn't have any sense of urgency to go. But I'm like, you gotta go. And he got ready like he always does. He walks down the stairs and, see you later, Mom, love you. Always be safe, always. Cross the street, goes up the block, and I'm a terrible person for not keeping on my phone. It's always on vibrate. And apparently they kept trying to call me at my job, And so finally I get to my phone because I play a lot of music from my phone and I have like 10 missed calls. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Sister Viv? Why is Sister Viv calling me? And she's like, call me back. And I called her back and she's like, she called me, hey nigga, can you get somebody to come now? And I'm like, come now for what? And she's like, I just need you to come now. Drew's been in an accident. So I'm like, what do you mean he's been in an accident? She's like, get someone to drive with you from Brooklyn to Mount Vernon. I'm like, who's going to give an hour drive and get back down to Brooklyn? I don't have anybody driving. And she was like, he's been hit by a car. They have a pulse. And it's pastors with him taking him to the hospital because it literally was across the street from church. I don't know, I just remember dropping, crying, and the guy, one of my employees was just like, you're gonna be all right? And the longest drive you could ever think of by yourself. And because of his size, they sent him to the adult side thinking he was like 13. He's huge, you know, and they couldn't find him for a while. His heart stopped 3 times. They brought him back to life. And finally, when I got there and my fiance got there, they tried one more time and they said there was nothing they could do. And even if they did anything, the damage was so severe, head trauma, he would have been a vegetable. Yeah. So I know it was for a reason.
I wish I could have told him. I know he loves that he know I love him, but I wish that I could have tell him how much more I love him and show him how much. You know, we never know when is our last, but I know he's with the Father, and I know that he loves God. And I know he loves his family, and we love him, and we will see him again in glory. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
Ooh. Ooh. What do I wish I could tell him? Well, I'm doing it. You know, The initial thought is to say I love you and I miss you, but I'm doing it. For a long time, I've wanted to own my own business, cook for myself, and write a book, plant a garden, and he's that push now to accomplish things and just be like, Drew, you see me? I'm doing it. Like, are you proud of me? You know, so I just wish he could see me doing the things I've always wanted to do. Every year we do a New Year's theme into the next year, and last year was a vision board, and we did vision boards, and on his vision board was love and respect my mom, live, love, laugh, family forever, and he wrote Drew 27, King Drew 27. He passed 7 days before his birthday, and he was so excited about being double digits. So I have this calendar, and on the calendar he wrote Drew's 10th birthday, double digits. All he wanted to, and he said, when I turn double digits, everything is going to change. And he never got to see double digits. So what did it mean? He did a lot for a kid. He traveled a lot, Florida, Tennessee, Antigua, Jamaica. He's been a lot of places. So he's lived and seen a lot to be 9. But I wish she could see me do it. And do it with me. And he always said, I'm going to take care of you, Mommy. He said, I'm going to get a house, my wife, and my kids, and you could stay on the other side. But he wanted to take care of me. Always, are you okay? He's just that kind of kid. Cares about everybody. So I just want him to know we're doing it, Drew.